Hey, good morning, everybody. Sarasota Tim. Got my microphone. And you got 1080 at 60 frames per second. I just got out of the shower and washed off my sleep. I haven't had any coffee. Some of the sleep's still on me. I'm going to shave a little bit too. It's early. It's 4:30 in the morning right here. 58 degrees outside. And the trailer has been rocking all night from the wind. We got some wind going on. I did make my bed. I didn't close my my closet door though. I got one of my 20 watches on. I keep gravitating back to the black face. I've got so many different ones. All right, I got some slaps on, some flip-flops, some reefs. I'm going to police this area in here a little bit. But first thing we got to do, and you know what it is make some coffee. Wow. I'll be right back. All right. Put some water in here. Do I have any left from yesterday? I can just... Oh, I do. Let's nuke old coffee. You got to be tough. This gets me over until the fresh pot's made. I didn't need to buy any creamer yesterday. I think I have a little. Oh, man, what a life. I was watching these videos. Let's give that a good minute. On the brevity of life. I was watching, there's several videos on YouTube where people give the analogy of how many hours you sleep, eat, go to work, this and that, and basically you got about 15 minutes left after you're all done. I mean, seriously, it's an eye-opener to think about. One of the videos I watch, you got 11 years. You got 11 years of living your life, and that's giving people the age of 80. I get a lot of pushback on the you're out of here at 73 because I think it has gone up a little bit, but you know, the thing is, and I say this respectfully, at 80 years old, I live in South Florida, and I see a lot of older people, and yes, they're still alive, but they're being chauffeured everywhere they go. They got walkers, they got oxygen tanks. They're not coming out of their house much. They're living in retirement centers. They're in wheelchairs. They're not. That needs another minute. Like I said, I hope to be 80, and I just hope to be, a lot more active. But a lot of these people, the quality of life they have it's almost, everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to go tonight, right? So they're hanging in there, but that's why I say 73. I got it. It's 73. All this coughing I do all the time, I'd be lucky to make it to 73. Let's get this coffee going. Let me bring you on over here and we'll continue talking about the brevity of life. Look what I do. I leave the filter with the coffee in there overnight. A bad boy. I've left it in there for a week. I have. But not in a while. Usually when I go out of town or something like that, if I forgot. So you guys up? Get up. Come on, be hot this time. Be hot. I got to have some. I got to get hopped up. I'll put that cold creamer in. We're going to find out. I knew it'd be a couple of minutes anyway. This is the most difficult thing to get out, isn't it? Now look, that one came out easy because I had to take 5 minutes to separate two yesterday. And I stuck the other one back in there, so I got one. But they're so easy to have two stuck together. All right, let's get the cream. Hey, You got to reflect on life sometimes. So somebody told me in the comments that this is fake, this is no good, so I'm going to take this back to Walmart and get the Cabot. Yeah, I was reading a lot of the comments this morning, actually. Of course, you know, this never happened. We'll get into all that, what's going on. Dinner last night was potato chips. And let me tell you something. That Walmart cream cheese, you're right. Ain't a darn thing wrong with it. There's none left. All right, let's see if we can get this. Oh, please, Lord. Look how I got everything here. I wash it and I say, well, you know, what's the point of, hang on. What's the point of putting it away? There we go. Let's drop it down a little bit there. I just put everything on this towel, and pretty much all the stuff that I'm going to need to use again is right here. I don't like to leave it out, though, because it looks tacky. Oh, man, he's slurping. Oh, my gosh. Let me tell you how to do it. Hang on. Let me tell you what you do. You make you some coffee and let it sit for a day. And then add a little cream to it, microwave it, put it in a Sarasota Tim ceramic cup. And that's the best cup of coffee I've ever drank in my life. That's good. I'm going to be getting hopped up here in a minute. Hopped up at 4:39, 58 degrees, with some wind out there. Here, get over here. I like my little tripod there. The legs are pretty wide on it, but not too wide. I just need one more sip of this. This is the best cup of coffee I've ever drank in my life. I try not to slurp it. That annoys the hell out of some people. All right. Let's get this lifetime supply I received from Rafaela for my birthday. Right after Christmas in 2024. I already had another one, though. There was a second one of these that I mixed the Highlander grog with. Oh, you should smell that. Pure house, baby. Pure Maxwell house. Good to the last smell. I ended up doing something else with that. We're going to give 3. 3 is all I need. A couple more cups of water. A cup of coffee. Oh, I got this old one here. Let's drink this up. Right here. Put this in there. This one, Walmart gives you a handle. This one I bought yesterday has no handle, but I got to tell you, I'm a connoisseur of water. And there is a different taste from one plastic bottle to another. And those plastic bottles I showed in Walmart yesterday that will stand up, you know, and not fall over, they're well worth it. Help me, please, help me. It's not quite hot enough. Now I've got to do a sideways action so I can see the level over here. Gosh. Got to get my C rights. Right there. So I can see right. Want to make sure they're clean. You ever look at somebody put some C rights on and their glasses are all smudgy? Like, clean your glasses. You want to see. Plus it looks terrible. But inevitably you get grease all over them, and you know, that's what happens. Okay, we want to get it up to the line that I can't see, but I think I can see. Yesterday when I opened this, just picking it up, water was shooting out of it because there's no handle. Oh, okay, I see it. There's a 6. 6 doesn't mean 6. It's just, there you go, right on it. It's just there for looks. Put this back up in here. Oh. So I was reading the comments, like I say. Someone suggested, read the comments. What I'd have to do is to make a video and read the comments. Sorry to have my back to you. I'd have to get my Mac out. I do have one. And turn my hotspot on so that it'll work. And then have the phone still videoing. And then read the comments. But truthfully, I watch a lot of videos on YouTube. I like, lately I've been watching the gun videos and stuff. And hang on a second, I got to blow my nose. What was I saying? Oh, the comments are just not enough to sit there. I mean, I've got some backlog comments and all, but it's just probably not enough there to make any kind of a video. But I did read one this morning. It was quite comical, actually. Oh, hey. Turn it on. Good Lord. Hey, let's go ahead and empty out this oldie and put it in the newie. There's plenty of room in the pot there. It wouldn't overflow. Remember we did that one time? We had some coffee in there, and I had that little maker, and it overflowed. Things happen, folks. Things happen. But let's give that about 1 minute and 10 seconds. How did I come up with that number? For free. Another one of my sayings. The reflection. So, reading the comment this morning, I guess it was on one of my gun videos yesterday. Yesterday I showed what an eclectic channel I have. I literally put up cars, car wash, I think, Walmart, guns, Social Security, morning chat, yammering, shopping. I said that already, didn't I? Well, I put up a few videos, all different. And so someone had to comment that this ain't working out well for you. You're not getting very many views on these guns. I want to get views on the guns because I watch gun videos, and you won't believe how many views these guys get. Now, I make YouTube videos because it is a passion of mine. I actually enjoy it because you can tell I'm not doing it like how to build a fence, how to dig holes, how to fix a part on a car, change something, giving tutorials. I'm giving my life, and I'm monetized. So by the grace of God, I was able to step away from the cracker give out program to the give out my life program. And yes, one guy wrote when I was doing the Social Security video yesterday, he's always got a disparaging comment. He's on the fence. He doesn't get blocked, but he's never got anything good to say. He, she, whoever it is. I don't ever really notice that too much unless I see a picture or, the name is obvious. He didn't tell you that he ain't retired. Dude, young lady, I don't want to be retired. I don't want to sit in my chair. I don't want to sit at home and do nothing. I like to do something. YouTube has been, I would imagine most YouTubers would say this. YouTube has been a found blessing. It just fell into my lap. I mean, a lot of people make YouTube videos, and there's billions of them out there. they get no views. And then you get ones out there that try to copy others that get views. They try to use, they plagiarize. And they try to make it their own, but it's really somebody else's material. And because of that, or a name they use or something in the title, like they do me and other YouTubers, they get a few views. But the content isn't worth watching. They're not doing anything. They're not going out. They're not doing anything. They're just talking, which I do some talking videos too, but, and some of those are my best ones. But it's been a real blessing. It really has, because I started out, TRD has been with me probably since the beginning. He's very active in the comments. Everybody knows TRD. Angel, a lot of people really in the comments are the same ones that are constantly giving me the shot in the arm that I need. Sharon, Sherry, Z-Car, all of you guys out there. I'm sorry if I didn't mention you. If I went through and did a comment video and read comments, I would recall the ones I'm not mentioning right now that are as popular as anybody. I just haven't had enough coffee yet. But it's been a real blessing to be able to make money anywhere I go. So I talk about getting a side hustle on Social Security, like working at Publix or at a golf course or whatever. If I wasn't doing this, that would be all I know, and that would be fine. I'd be happy with it. I still would have all this time that I could do other things that I wanted to do, whether it be read a book or go to the beach. I've never read a book, by the way. The Bible I read a lot, but I don't read books. I don't mind telling you. I've met people that's got a library of books. They read them all, they said. Like, wow. But if I wasn't doing this, and I took a job, like passing out crackers like I did at Publix, I had plenty of time and days that I didn't work where I could go to the beach or do what I wanted, go to the gym. And if I wanted to travel, it would be short trips because I'd have to be back to the cracker place, right? But at the same time, those jobs, you can plan out and do doesn't that sound good, that percolating? You can plan out and take a leave of absence from that. Even if you're, relied on to pass out golf cart keys, you just tell them I'm hanging up my spurs for 2 or 3 months. I'm going out west. I'm getting out of this heat. I'm doing what I want to do. And they'll take you back. If not, you go get another one. It isn't a career job. It isn't something that you're losing a lot of money. You're just getting a supplement income. So that's another thing, is if you do supplement Social Security and retire at 62, but you want to travel as well. Not everybody wants to travel. That's how you can do it. It's what I would do. But fortunately for me, I'm still going to earn whether I sit here or go. In fact, I make more from YouTube, the revenue I do receive from them, by traveling, because obviously people in my particular channel will probably view those more than the ones when I'm sitting around here, unless it's something that really interests them, like grilling out or fireside chat or whatever it is. I know that a lot of people think that I do the same videos over and over, but I don't, because if I really just wanted to do videos that get the most views, if I really wanted to look at my analytics, and that's a $2 word for you today, a lot of YouTubers do that. I've searched it, I've looked at it, I see, but when I read it, it's too much study. It's like, this is not a business. It's a job, it's a prison job, but it's a prison job I love. I love it. But if I were to study the analytics and say, well, look, just do 3 of these a week, or, don't do these other ones. They're not really counting, but I don't. I want the camera rolling all the time. And so you throw enough against the wall, some of it's going to stick. What gets views, what doesn't, I don't know. My recent passion that I have with the firearms, I see that they don't get very many views. There's an app called Hallow, and Mark Wahlberg and this other actor, I saw them on TV yesterday. They're really promoting it about praying. And I don't know if it's something to do that Donald Trump is doing because he said we're not going to forget about God in this country, or if it's what the reason is, but I was glad to see it. But I have the Bible app, and then I've got the devotional and things like that. But I don't neglect to, like Wahlberg said yesterday when he was promoting that app on TV, he said that the first thing I do is I get up early. He goes, you got to get up early. This is what he got me right here. I'm like, he's talking my language. He goes, first thing you got to do is get up early every day. And the second thing you got to do, he said, and this was great. He goes, you got to hit your knees, and you got to thank the Lord for what you have and have a good day. And you know, he actually does live that lifestyle. I've watched a lot of stuff on Mark Wahlberg, and he gets up early in the morning. He hits the gym. He has a personal trainer, and you know, he's dedicated. But he's also, like myself and like you, dedicated to having a relationship with the good Lord and never forgetting your health, your wealth, your roof over your head, your car you drive, the money you have in your bank, the relationships you have, your children are all a blessing. But getting back to the YouTube, it's a blessing to be able to bring to the community, to the world, maybe some things that are instructional or a tip or motivational to others besides just my shopping at Walmart or something. And that's part of the way I try to give back. That's what the good Lord's doing in my life, and I'm being blessed for it. So I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing until there is no more continuing. That's all I can tell you. And so I'm honored to have the community that I have. I'm very blessed to receive support, not only from Google AdSense, but from Buy Me a Coffee. For those that use the Amazon link, I receive a deposit every month for that. And I get my Social Security, which I'm very grateful to get, that I filed my taxes every year. I made enough money to give me a good average check of what you get when you reach 62. And cumulatively, I'm living a great life. And I'm trying to keep in shape. I eat potato chips. I mean, it's like this a little bit, you know. I get on a thing and, you know, I'm doing what I can do. And you're doing what you can do. And we can always do better, for sure. And so that's always life's challenge each day is to do better. And so this is the life that I've been given. And it's different from a lot of others out there. And some may look at it and go, wow, he didn't plan. He didn't have a good job. I am not a broke dick. Okay? I am not rich. I am not wealthy. Whatever word you want to call it. No. Do I want it? Hey, who could refuse, millions of dollars? It doesn't make you happy. It makes a lot of problems go away. Sure, I could use a couple million. Do I need 150 million like some people have? I don't think so, because I know how to manage my money. But I'm not hurting, I mean, I got 100 if I need 100. And if I want to take a trip and go across country and stay in truck stops and stay at the Tropicana, and just use the gas money to feed that hog instead of staying in hotels for $200 a night. This is how I think and work it out. And so to some people it might seem like a luxurious life. Others it might seem like, man, this guy is really, he's roughing it. Living in a camper. And so all I can tell you is I'm having fun. I'm having a good time. I'm having a great time. And this is the best cup of coffee I've ever drank in my life. So good. We haven't got to the fresh yet. Shall we try it? You know how we pour it, right? Here we go. Hopefully this video will be up early for you guys that want to get up and have some coffee and listen to me talk. Let me got the cream right here. Publix, half and half. A couple of you asked me about videoing in Publix, doing a Publix shopping. We'll see. We will see. I'm sweating now. It's 5 after 5. Oh man, it's getting late. I think I'm gonna hit LA Fitness up. It's during the week. They're open now, and I haven't been. My stitches are good. I played golf the other day. You saw that, and I think I can totally, with reason, not get in there and do too many stretches out. I do some, definitely do the biceps and stuff, and hit the gym this morning. I'm going to do that. I haven't been in a while, and I'm planning on taking these stitches out myself. That $45 copay is getting to be annoying. I've had to use the doctors, and someone wrote in comments, or I met somebody that said this. These dermatologists, I think they're just, they just are skin hungry. They look for reasons to get you to come in, scrape you and burn you. That's money. Every time they do something, a little procedure. So to wrap this one up, Tuesday is the doctor appointment for the eye. The 11th or whatever, I'm supposed to get the stitches removed, and I'm also supposed to get that CT scan, see if I'm going to make it. Then I got to find that, the doctor's got to read it for me and tell me about it. Probably have to go see her. So again, pushing me towards the middle of the month to a little after. Start packing up, putting things away, getting things ready, baby, to crush it. I'll be honest with you. When you sit idle for a while and you think about, all right, I'm a little older now. I'm older than I was 6 months ago. I got to hook up the truck. I got to drive all day with my hands wet on the wheel. I got to get out to Arizona and stand on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. I got to, and it becomes a little bit intimidating, a little bit scary, a little bit like, hey, do I want to do that? Or, hey, that's a long way over there, or whatever. Half the battle is to begin. As soon as I'm on the road and I stop my first night and I look around, I get outside the camper and come out of my truck and I say, look at this. This truck, and this thing right here brought me here. And I have my whole house with me. And look where I'm at. Look at the scenery. A freeway, I don't care. Loves, with maybe some mountains or no mountains yet until I get far enough west. And I get excited. And I come in and I watch my TV and I said, look, I'm watching TV in the parking lot of Loves. Look what I'm doing. And I got that generator and I got water and I can take a shower and step out the door and there's Loves or a parking lot or a Walmart or the Tropicana. Or I might be, adventurous this time and do the old BLM land and stand there. Maybe on the way out, I'll stay a couple of days in that court site or whatever. I'm sure it's covered up with people. It's just down the road. Excuse me, I got it. But half the battle is to begin. But there is a certain angst that you get when you say, oh, I'm kind of committed. Oh, I'm saying I'm going to do this. Oh, am I going to do this? Then I say to myself, well, Baker, you bought the truck. You got a house on wheels. And you do this for a living. You want to do it. So crush it.